What exactly are we talking about?
Politics.
Sports.
Education.
We'll tell you anything you want to hear.
We talk, you listen.
Big's Golf Talk.
Well, here you all are, waiting to hear my broadcast. How very nice of you.
Big's Golf Talk.
America is talking.
Talking and yakety yak.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's all about talk.
A place for information, advice, golf news, golf reviews, and of course, golf humor.
Do you know who this is?
Big's Golf Talk.
Comes highly recommended. You're going to feel better if you talk to him.
That's the fact, Jack. Now we'll talk.
Big's Golf Talk is presented by Tour Edge Golf, golf's most solid investment. Pound for pound, nothing comes close. BGT is also sponsored in part by The Distance Shoe, Squares Shoes, proof, not promise. Anson Belt and Buckle, premium belts for everyday use. AnsonBelt.com. Encore Golf, The Claw Glove by Caddy Daddy, Photo Ball Marker, and UFO Tour Golf. Connect with Big's Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Big's Golf Talk. Subscribe with us on YouTube and iTunes, Amazon Music, and Google Play Music Store. We're also available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your Alexa devices. Good morning, everybody. I am Big John Quick, and he is Bill Cuevas, the golf father. She is Amanda Sensor, the golf diva. Follow us on our social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and subscribe with us on YouTube, all at Big's Golf Talk. You two want to explain to me, I mean, I'm looking at you guys in the green room, and both of you and smiling at the same time, like sending text messages to each other.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't know. I can't attest for what he's doing, but I can attest. No, I was laughing.
I'm like, they're smiling. I'm like, okay, I guess they're texting each other.
I'm looking at Facebook and Snapchat.
I was giggling because the intro to the show, I was following along and I happened to be looking down and I heard pound for pound. And normally
that's when I looked up. I was waiting to say, hey.
And I was like, but then it's the intro for the opener. So I didn't miss my cue.
Oh, what a Saturday morning it is. It is finally spring in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bill, I am sure you're happy. I mean, on Wednesday, 70 degrees it got up to.
Woo!
Of course, springtime here in Albuquerque, New Mexico is known for being windy at all times, so any
glimpse of summer coming is always a good thing.
Bill is still getting acclimated to the climate in New Mexico. He's so used to Florida being able to get up and it's 70 degrees or 80 degrees in the morning.
When you go to bed, it's 70 degrees.
Yeah.
And when you wake up, it's 90. And then midday, it's 110. And then we have summer, and more summer. Here, you don't know what the hell you're going to have. 1 minute it's snowing, then it's raining, then it's hailing, then the sun comes out and says, hi, I'm here again. It is bipolar people. Mother Nature here in this part of the world is
bipolar.
She's definitely bipolar. You don't know what she's going to give you. So, yeah, the weather's, I don't even know how to dress when I'm here. I really don't. I have no idea. So, you know what the best thing about this area is? I learned how to layer up. Back in Florida all the time, when they used to send all these clothes to layer up. How do you layer up from 70 to 100? You don't need to layer up. Here, it's 20 degrees in the morning. Then all of a sudden it rises.
You have to be able to shed.
Yeah, you got to be able to shed your outer layers and then put it back on.
It starts cold, it gets a little warmer, and then by the time you're done with your round, you're cold again.
Yeah.
By the time you're on your third hole from after you took your jacket off, you're putting it back on. You're like, what the hell happened? Then it's just so weird. It really is. It's weird. And I do know why everybody in New Mexico hits it 300 yards. It's because the ground's so damn hard. You could hit it, and it's like hitting a cart path.
It just
It's
rolls and
boing, a boing, a boing, a boing, a boing, a boing. Yep, it's a beautiful thing. It's the only place I can hit my lob wedge 100 yards right from the fairway. It's perfect. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and Bill and I went golfing the other day. I believe it was Sunday that we went golfing, and we played UNM, the North Course. It's a 9-hole course. And I tell you what, when I drove up to the course, I was really skeptic about it. I'm like, okay, this must be their like wicked stepchild course or something like that of the championship course where, the Lobos actually play at because they have a golf team. And then the guy inside was explaining to me how the superintendent out there at that 9-hole course was a player herself. So she really takes pride in, the manicuring and all that stuff on the course. I will tell you, I don't know about Bill. I will tell you, though, I was highly impressed because, even during this time of year, Amanda, I don't know if you're aware, but, typically winter golf, Arizona has it too, I believe, where everything's matted down, pretty much tempered down because, the grass just lays down. It's not coming up because of, the cool temperatures at night, cool temperatures in the morning.
Sure.
But I thought it was still in good condition, even in the rough area. We still had grass. It wasn't bare as I expected at some courses here in New Mexico where those sections are just bare and just dirt and hard dirt,
Do you guys overseed in New Mexico for the winter?
I believe they do.
Yeah, probably. I guess some. Yeah.
They don't have no damn water here, so I don't know what they're overwatering, overseeding, or anything else. It's well, you know what? That's why you have that agronomy and all this stuff because it's based on where you live. You know what I mean? Even when we have rainy season 6 months out of the year.
I'll compare this to Florida. You got to compare it because your elevation.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't. The ground's hard,
5,000 feet above elevation.
Right.
And these greens, they're not like Florida greens. They're really hard.
Yeah.
And the
ball. That's
what
I told you. You need to aim for the front of the green. Don't aim
always
for the green.
It's a different kind of grass than Florida.
It's a whole different kind of game
when
here.
New school used to be stage 1 was in Florida back in the day when I started, and I would go out there 2 months ahead of time. I had grandparents that lived literally 20 minutes from the golf course. So I lived with them for a couple months to get acclimated because it is different grass. And so coming from the West Coast, going anywhere further east, the grass changes as you go across the country. And it's definitely different, even putting on greens like in Florida. So I played a little bit with you guys and then a few events in New Mexico. And it's kind of the hybrid line of like, you got both kind of grasses going on and stuff. So, which can be a challenge because if Bermuda sits one way and you're used to it and then you go and it's a totally different, you have Poana like out on the west side. It's a challenge to get used to. Do I bump and run all the time because the greens are set up different? It's always hard for me to travel like really far away and play consistently.
Bill and I actually joined a league, and it's kind of cool. I played this thing a couple of years ago. I think it was pre-COVID. It was because I remember the mask thing that I got mad about. I was like, I'm never doing this again until this whole mask thing is done.
Yeah.
We joined and we're going. We went Wednesday and played this course because I wanted Bill, because if we're going to play this course on a weekly basis in amount of 5 weeks,
sure.
That I want him to see what this course is like instead of going out there, because now we're going to be competing and trying to win and be in the standings and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you had
that.
to sharpen your pencil. Yeah,
he don't need no pencil. He just needs his boy Kevin. That's a gimme. You can have that. That's a gimme. You got that. And I'm like, no, stop giving him stuff because when we play, they're not going to give it to him. And then he's going to miss it. So no, stop giving. Like, no more gimmies. Take that shit. Because I was telling him about that there was a guy on I think it was TikTok. He goes and he was putting and the guy, he's like, is that a gimme? And the ball's like 5 feet away from the pin.
Girl.
He goes, remember, if it's inside the grip, it's a gimme. And all of a sudden, his putter extends to like 12 feet, and he puts it down. He goes, it's within the grip. And he reps it back up, picks his ball up, and walks away.
Everyone always jokes because like every putter is different. So if you do that rule, like some of the older groups out there do inside the grip, I happen to have a very large putter, but it is a short putter. And so I never get the benefit. I'm like, wait, can I use your putter?
I probably putt with the shortest putter ever. I mean, you know, I'm a
I love it.
guy.
I know, and it's what feels good and comfortable. But it backfires on that inside the grip move. It's like when they say when you're taking a drop and you can use any club in your bag to take your 2 club lengths, and we all pull out driver, and then there's the girl next to you that's the long drive gal, and she gets an extra 6 inches of
because she's hitting a 46 inch. You know,
it's insane. It's crazy. But that's the golfing life for now. You know, I
actually scored really well. I mean, but you know, like Bill said, there was a lot of gimmies, and in all fairness, the gimmies were inside a gimme part. You know, it wasn't. There
was a few, maybe 50%.
As it's consistent,
Kevin was consistently giving it to him. There was a lot of consistency.
A lot of consistency.
Bill's just upset that he had a higher score than I did. That's all.
No, honestly,
he not gotten as many gimmies.
I didn't.
I gave him putts. I was
he gave it to me when they were like this close to the pin.
So it's
you could have that one.
When I go out,
you know what? Here's the thing too, Bill, and you got to admit this.
Yeah,
I was chipping it pretty close. So you had 20 footers.
You were. I mean, I was blowing it by him, and I was going to hand him those feminine products. I told him I was going to be like Tiger and hand him some feminine products.
Girl.
Cancel culture. Cancel culture.
Here you go. You know what I mean? And I said, well, what? I said, I got to be careful of the camera. Somebody might take a picture, and then I'll get Tiger famous. So, and I told him I would yell across the thing. And as I look back behind him, and I tell him, hey, if I had one, you'd be getting it right now. So,
gosh, that's just.
But that's what friendly golf is. You know what I mean? It's like
I would do that. Like, and it's me. Like, I just think, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's if it's in fun.
I think it's funny.
I'm not trying to demoralize anyone but the person right next to you that you're messing with. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. Like, it's not Tiger saying women are the inferior. Just stop. Stop.
Right.
Like, he's making a joke. Like, we all thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I would do the same thing. And like, to be honest, after seeing that, I'm like, man, that's a good move. I should pull that on some of my buddies out on the golf.
I like it. I like it.
I
wonder.
This goes way back too. I mean, this with him. It was with him and Charlie and all that stuff. Charlie leaving a note in the bunker and you know, I mean, come on, get a grip, guys. Get a grip.
I know.
Yeah, and if you're big, get an 8-foot grip on a putter.
Oh God, you're never gonna live that down, Biggs. You know that.
No.
Right?
Hey, no, you know what? A 40 is a 40, and I'll take it.
40 is a 40 is a 40.
That's right.
Yep. But you know what, Amanda?
It doesn't say gimmies on the score sheet. It just
I play to my handicap. So I'm happy. You know what I mean? I need those numbers so when I go to Myrtle Beach for the World Amateurs, they don't have no gimmies there either. They don't.
And actually, I could have broke 40, but I doubled like 7, 8, and 9. So
you need to stop giving Bill gimmies so he can cushion up that handicap.
Yes, you see that?
Make him grind over those.
Grind away. Next time we golf, he's grinding.
Yep,
I'm gonna get a shock collar for Kevin, and every time get it. Nothing. Nope, sorry, my bad. Nope, you're gonna have to putt that, sir.
Here, Kevin, I got this necklace in the mail, and I thought you would enjoy this.
Here, just put this around your neck, and all of a sudden it goes.
New fashion.
Oh yeah, it's a new fashion that don't come off until I hit this button.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
All right, we got a good show in store for you today. And the second hour is going to be packed with our interviews. And obviously, the first hour, we got a lot to talk about here about golf, including that shirt that the Golf Diva is wearing. Golf sucks.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll find out in the third segment what that shirt is about. But we got to head into our break. And coming up next is On Par with Amanda. Stay tuned.